How's it going, everybody? It's the man, the myth, the legend, Quad MFT here, and in today's video, I'll be bringing you guys another Father Sunday dual commentary, of course, with my dad. So what's up, Dad?
What is up, Warriors? It's the Quad Father here. And hey, it's been a big week. I mean, and we have a lot of things to bring you, so we better get rolling here pretty quick here.
Indeed, it quite has.
Summer vacation's just around the corner. I bet you can feel it.
Oh my gosh, it's so close. Finally school, because I feel like I've been on this constant grind for school, and I'm sure if you guys are in school right now, maybe work is like that for you. It's just like this constant grind of never ending, and finally I get to go to summer, and hopefully to be able to even make more videos for you guys. I think that'd be even pretty cool.
Yeah, and hey, kids, if you are just about ready to get out of school, enjoy the fact that you have summers off, because once you start to work, unless you're a teacher, you don't get summers off. So
yeah, it's just, again, another constant grind.
Yeah, exactly. Hey, also, we need to talk about Galaxy S4 a little bit.
All right, sounds great to me.
PAX.
Okay, PAX Prime.
The county fair. And a couple little funny stories that I found if we have time. But first, there's new camos out.
There are new, well, they're not completely out yet. Well, they've started to become out. We've voted for them, and it looks like Cyborg and Dragon is going to become the next two camos to come out. And I think it's kind of cool how Treyarch is actually going on and fully supporting the game and updating it when it needs to be updated and patching all these glitches. And the fact that they can patch glitches that I didn't even know existed is actually a really cool fact to me. I think that's really cool, and I really like how they support their game like that. And I like how they're constantly adding DLC, camos, new maps, new game modes, and stuff like that. I just think that's pretty cool.
See, I thought it was going to be like rainbow camos, because I can't say coming out
cool
without thinking about gay people.
Coming out of the closet?
Yeah, yeah. So new camos come. I want a rainbow camo.
I'd wear that. I want like just colored camos. I want green. I want yellow. I want blue. I think that'd be really cool.
I think you should be able to customize your camos.
Yeah, but I mean, think about how terrible that was. Think about in Black Ops 1 about all the terrible emblems and stuff like that. Not like we don't have terrible emblems in Black Ops 2, but...
Yeah, well, it's not, you know, I wouldn't be so offended by some of the things they do. I think the terrible part was the bad art that people had. You know, it's just that they weren't interesting. You know, if someone's really interesting and clever and offensive, I'll still get a chuckle out of me.
Yeah, I know. If they're funny and creative, I still think that's, you know, it's not necessarily cool, but I still think it should be there in the game.
Yeah, well, I think, you know what, honestly, to be straight, I think that camos are a weak form of DLC. It's like the least interesting DLC you can have. It's something, but it's not that interesting.
Yeah, I mean, I'd like a new score streak or a new perk or something like that.
There's just so many things you could do to the game and make it a little bit different. But,
exactly, yeah.
All right, so enough about those camos. People will get them, and you'll pick up a gun. It'll be nice to have a different colored gun. But now, PAX tickets. We got PAX tickets this week.
We do have PAX tickets, and we will be attending. My dad and I, of course, not just me, not just my dad. But if you guys don't know where PAX Prime is, or PAX West, some people call it, it is in Seattle, Washington. So I will be there traveling. I think it's honestly going to be a great time, and I don't know if any of my subscribers are going, but I'll tweet out pictures. Maybe I'll have a meetup. Hopefully, at least one person will come, but I think it'd be pretty cool just to overall maybe even meet a few subscribers.
Okay, so now that I've paid these few $100s for PAX, not to mention what it's going to cost to go up there, can you tell me what PAX is? I honestly don't know.
It's a Penny Arcade Expo. It's this huge event, and it's not anything like Penny Arcade games. It's like the basically the biggest gaming event of all time. Like it's like E3, but they continually grow every year. They get more people attending and more thousands upon thousands upon thousands of people going. And I think it's just a really cool event where I get to meet different YouTubers, talk about different networking opportunities, and just really, I don't know, get to meet the faces behind the voices. I think it's a really cool opportunity.
Are they going to have like other games? Like is it all going to be online stuff? It's all video games, right?
Yeah, I think they'll show off different games. Probably just not just video games, but they may show off a few electronics or something.
Do they have demos? I mean, will you be able to do games?
Yeah, they'll show off different games. I'm sure they'll have a lot about Watch Dogs and stuff like that. But I think it's just going to be a really... I bet they'll have stuff about Call of Duty Ghosts, too. I think that'll be something that they'll talk about, probably.
Maybe. You know, just speaking of that, I know the Call of Duty Ghosts comes out early November, and the earliest release dates I've seen for... the Xbox One and the PS4 were the end of November.
Yeah.
So then we're going to have to get the PS3 and the Xbox 360 version of those games and then get the new games that they come. I mean, is Call of Duty coming out on the new consoles?
I mean, maybe once you buy it for the Xbox 360, then maybe you'll have it for the Xbox One.
No way. No way. They're not that generous. They will not give anything away.
Okay.
So
I mean, don't deny, like, we'd both rebuy it again. We would.
No, I know. Well, at least one of us will.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, you'll probably play it. I'll probably buy it. But that's how the father-son thing works.
Yeah.
Okay, so PAX, it sounds like it's going to be a good time. You know, that'll be good.
Yeah,
Now,
that sounds like a lot of fun.
now we have twin cell phones.
Okay,
For the
yeah,
first
we
time
do.
ever, you have a smartphone.
I do, finally. I've been waiting so long to be able to get a smartphone. I think it's going to be pretty cool. In fact, it is pretty cool. I've had it for the past 3 or 4 days, and I honestly don't get off it. I'm a little bit addicted and obsessed.
It's deep. You know, this was one of the first times that they marketed a new phone based not so much on the hardware, although the hardware is amazing.
Quad core.
Yeah, they marketed it on the software, all the little things that come with it, all the little customizations that you can do. And we haven't
so
even
cool.
begun to scratch the surface on some of those.
Oh, some of the things we haven't even touched. Like, I hear there's a commercial out where when you take a picture and somebody's like doing a photo bomb or like halfway in their picture, maybe like some of their arm or something like that. We've all had different opportunities and things like that where that's happened.
Yeah,
you
do it
can
at graduation.
actually, yeah, you can actually take out the person's arm and the real thing will be there. I think that's really cool. Like,
Yeah, the camera is one of the biggest selling points.
13 megapixels. The front camera is.
It's just incredible.
Yeah, it's great. It's great quality.
And did you say that you're going to be able to keep up on Instagram finally?
I will finally. I'll be able to post pictures, and I have posted a few pictures, but I think I'll be able to interact with you guys more, especially on Twitter. I'm really, really active on Twitter, and if you guys want to keep up with me on Facebook too, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, all links in the description below. I interact with you guys very much there, so just make sure to go and follow those and like those different pages. So
It's pretty much the only way I can track you down.
Yeah, exactly.
Yesterday, you didn't really text me much because you were out at the fair, but I went on your Twitter and I saw that you had a picture from the top of the Ferris wheel.
Yeah, I did. I was on top of the Ferris wheel. Well, I wasn't on top of the Ferris wheel.
Get that
But-
kid down!
Yeah, exactly. I wasn't on top of the Ferris wheel, but I did take a picture because I don't know. I thought it'd be pretty cool. I've never been
Yeah.
able to really take different pictures because I had a not a very smart phone. I kind of had a dumb phone.
Yeah.
But
Now you have a phone that's smarter than you.
exactly. Yeah, it is.
You know, the fair, you know, I don't like going to the fair, first of all, because it's a waste of money, but I grew up in Los Angeles, and we had all kinds of roller coasters, of course, Disneyland, everything. You know, I've done zip lines, helicopters, but I think when you go to the fair, that's a true thrill ride.
It was. It was scary, honestly. I mean,
Well,
it wasn't scary.
It's
but
scary because they drag these things from town to town. They put them up in the dead of night, probably put up by pedophiles and people who are using meth all night. And you know their safety checks probably aren't as good. So when you're really going on that roller coaster, you are actually taking your life in your hands.
Yeah, I mean, I didn't die. I wasn't injured. In fact, I didn't even hear anything about people getting hurt or someone falling off of a roller coaster or getting ran over. I don't really know how you get ran
That's
over
my
by a
fear,
roller
but-
coaster. But it's
Get
like
off
getting,
that
it's like getting
tracks.
run over by a train. Like, how do you get run over by a train on accident? Like,
They're
people, of
pretty
course,
loud.
do it on purpose. Like, they're loud. They've got a set track of exactly where they're going.
Yeah.
You know where they're going. You know what time they're going. How do you die? Like,
Yeah, it's probably suicide, you know.
yeah,
So
I mean,
so you
but-
saw a fight.
Yeah, I did.
just a
I
couple
saw
guys.
a weird fight. I believe it looked like a worker. I'm not sure if it was a worker, but there were two guys, and one guy got like
Meth head.
slammed to the ground, and it was really.
I've always given you the advice: don't fight unless people are paying you.
Yeah, exactly. I mean,
You know, and I've never lost a fight in my life.
yeah, exactly. That is very true. But I do hope you guys enjoyed this video. If we could try and hit 160 likes, does that sound good, Dad?
Woohoo!
All right, sounds good. Add this video to your favorites if it was one of your favorite videos. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. It's been Quantum FT, and I'll see you next time.
See if I don't go to the fair.